Hello guys, and welcome to my channel. If you can see by the title, you will see I'm on week 3 of my IF, which is an intermittent fasting, alternative days. If you don't know what intermittent fasting is, look it up. You'll find loads of videos, but I'll just give you a quick recap. It's not a diet, it's just a timing of when you eat. But if you combine it with a good clean eating diet, you get better results. If you combine it with different types of fasting, depending on where you are in your health journey, you could get really good results. So I personally am on alternative day fasted. I started like that, but I didn't do it for the length that I'm doing it now. So I did it and I think I was pushing something like, I can't remember, alternative day, so it would have been 24 hours. But I'm not a person that really eats when I'm meant to, so to speak. Like, one of the reasons I stopped eating at 8 o'clock was because I wanted to have dinner with the baby. I pick her up from the nursery. By the time we get home, by the time I serve food, it's 7:30, so 8 o'clock would be a normal. But my normal diet, I kind of stop at 7. But I thought realistically, 8 would be good. And one of my goals was to sit down and eat with her. So that was there. So there was no point in the morning. By the time I wake her up, get her ready, 8 o'clock's gone. So I could push it. So I found myself pushing it, first of all, to 11, then I went to 12, then I went to 1. And then I realised that I could, do longer. So then I think I got up to, I think it was like 30 something. And then I thought, wouldn't it be good if I could do 40? And that's how it went on. But this was each fasting session. It wasn't like taking weeks or anything. I'm only in my 3rd week in. So now I am still working it out a little bit, and this is to do with lifestyle. But I'm between 42, and that normally is just a Sunday-ish. I only decided that yesterday, to 48. So originally I wanted to do my 48 fast on a Sunday, and then start Monday at 42, and then Wednesday at 46, 44, and then Friday at 46. But I've swapped it now. So I am doing 42, 40, 44 Monday, 46 Wednesday, and 48. So that ends up being like 1 meal a day on the Friday. I'm still going to work it out. I might end up doing all of them 1 week, 1 meal a day, because I'm finding that I'm losing my appetite. And it's not so much I'm learning, like, I'm a health coach, so it's not new to me. But given that I've been off my health 46 hours, and then Friday 48 hours, but I don't know if I've got that right. And then Sunday 42 hours. That's what I'm thinking. It may change. I'll put that there just to kind of show you in case you don't understand what I'm talking about. But I'm playing around with the times. So I don't want to do alternative fasting 1 meal a day yet. I want to give the plan that I've decided. I want to give it a good chance before I swap and change. So I was doing alternative fasting. Like I said, I adjusted the times because I could see I could go longer. So now I think these time ranges work between 42 to 48 hours. So like I said, Sunday will be 42, because 7 days a week is not an even number. So and I want to be able to have roast dinner with my baby. I want to be able to have Sunday as my free day as well, where I have like maybe a cheat meal. In regards to that, I'm trying to make my cheat meal keto friendly, but until then it is my cheat day. So I want to give myself a greater time to do that, where I find that if I was doing 1 meal a day, if I went to the restaurant, let's say like yesterday, I would eat the meal and then have to scoff the dessert, and I just don't want to be. I want to give myself a bit of a gap time. There's no way I'm not opening my fast with a shake for now anyway, because I don't think my stomach could take just eating a fish, it's just, even if it's clean, it's just too much for me. So that's what I'm going for right now. Apart from that, Valentine's was very easy. So a little story to tell you. So Friday was Valentine's Day, and Friday is when I have a babysitter. So my friend wanted to see the baby, so she looked after the baby for me for an hour while I went to the gym, and she met me outside the gym. So I came home, we done whatever we did for the day, and then I dropped the baby to the babysitter, and then I made my way to the gym. So I was going to make my way to the gym, and me and my friend, as we're both single, we're just going to share a meal together. It was going to be pizza. So my idea is that I was meant to break my fast at 6 o'clock. So I thought, if I get to the gym, do a spin class, and I was in two minds if I'll have the shake before or after the spin class, but I wasn't in no rush to make that decision, because either way I would be on time, because I wasn't going to get to the gym at 6. Anyway, got on the train, and the train wasn't moving. They had troubles, and they were saying take buses and whatever, and I was like, what am I going to do? So I decided just to make my way up to Liverpool Street, and I went to my favourite Thai restaurant after I went to the health food shop, just to browse around. Products I've been looking on Amazon, I feel like they were following me in the health food shop. I bought a couple of bits, and then I went to my Thai restaurant, and I had this soup, which was beautiful. And as you know, I'm not fully keto yet, so it has got noodles in it. I don't know what the noodles are, but I was stuffed. And I do think that next time I'll ask them what the noodles are, and I'll probably take some out. I'm not paying for a bowl of coconut for £9. Sorry, I'm not doing that. So, but I did like the experience. It was Valentine's Day, and I felt the self-care and self-love was totally there. So I was happy with that. After that, I had, in the health food shop, I bought myself some tortilla crisp, and I made my way to the cinema. I bought myself a couple of sweets. I'm talking about one of everything that I like. So it was about 5-6 sweets. That wasn't a good idea. It went right through me, like maybe half an hour later. The crisp, I'm going to eat a quarter of a packet. I ate the whole thing. So my self-control is not fully there yet. But one of the things I don't do, mostly because I come from a health coaching background, and I understand that putting yourself down and treating yourself unkind is not the way to get the results that you want. Not saying soothing yourself and saying, oh, you've got tomorrow, it's not a good idea. I haven't got tomorrow. It wasn't even a mistake. I'm learning as time goes on what will work for me and what wouldn't work for me. So for me, probably wouldn't do the full tortillas again, because I have it psychologically there in my mind. Maybe popcorn, or just I think maybe it was the amount that I ate. When it comes to the sweet, it's going to be a no, because I really felt I sat on that toilet like it wasn't good. So I wouldn't be tempted, even as I feel like my temptation went in stages. Like normally I'd get the full amount that you're meant to get, one for 160 or whatever it is, and then I would work the fact that I worked my way up to one of each sweets felt so-called good, but now it's probably going to be none, or maybe if I'm lucky one. But even then, what is the point? So I don't do myself in for small mistakes. So my pros this week has been that I feel a lot lighter, not as much as I did the first week. My photos look the same. I don't really see that much of a big difference in them, but I think as a health coach and as a person that's in it for long term, I'm not bothered. The scales are moving, which that to me, if I had my choice, I'd only do it monthly. But so yeah, my pros. One of the other pros of this week is looking at labels. Like, I'm trained in this, but looking at YouTube and listening to some of the keto guys, or the health coaching, not health coaching, these guys that really dove into ingredients, and that has got me looking at labels. Like, I was in Waitrose for a good minute. Like, it took me a lot longer to shop, which was a nice experience. it was a little bit all over the place because I didn't have an objective of what I really wanted to buy. I just wanted to see if they had this, like if they had the turkey bacon, if they had the chicken sausages, just small things like that. I still need to take a trip out there as well and maybe compare when I go to Whole Foods today, because obviously, you know, the turkey bacon has got certain things in it, and it's just like, it's got me reading labels, feeling like I can't have much, but then feeling inspired that I can make a lot of stuff. I'm not a big meat eater. I don't eat red meat at all. That's just a personal preference. And I don't eat pork. That's a religious personal preference as well. And I eat fish and I eat white chicken, but just looking at making sure that the fish is not farmed, and just making a decision to buy organic chicken. But because I'm not eating so much, because I'm alternative fasting, it's going to make the keto a lot better. On that note, some of the Facebook groups have been just phenomenal. They're so supportive and so good. And then now the cons. So, the cons. Facebook fights. So as much as I say Facebook's fights, they have got some Facebook police. And if you're any on those groups and you start seeing that type of interaction, just go. I wrote a comment saying, oh my God, the keto police are real. And a lot of them just put their eye emojis and put them, what do you mean? What do you mean? Even yesterday, I wrote in a keto thing, I'm not fully keto, but I'm meant to be going on a date. And if this date doesn't happen and I go to the gym, it's going to leave me an hour or two forward of my breaking my fast, and it's going to be really late. That means I wouldn't eat until 10 p.m. or something like that. I don't know what to do, and I don't want to spend money in a restaurant again this week. Like, I don't want to spend money out. And some of them were saying, most of them were supportive. Some of them were saying, just wait the hour. The other one's like, I don't know how you could break your fast at a restaurant. I'd eat the arm of the guide. It was really funny. And then one person wrote, afterwards, I wrote updates saying I decided to not even go because I hadn't heard from the person. I stayed at home and I just ended up making my meal, noting from my first post and my second post, I'm not fully keto yet. So I had mussels and pasta. I didn't post a picture. I wasn't disrespectful. And this person comes on there, I don't understand. You're either keto or you're not. Honey, you look like 100 pounds overweight. We ain't in the same boat. Don't compare yourself to others. You know, different people in the groups are at different stages, but I feel like some of the people that are either really, really committed or veterans are really, really disrespectful sometimes, and maybe get peed off about, you know, people posting the same things. Well, if you're good, come off. Do you understand? Most of these groups are for new or people that can't commit properly. So, you know, I see the same thing. How do I start? I sometimes I'm inspired to say something. Sometimes I don't, because someone else will answer their questions because they're so good. But the keto police, like, they just micromanage everything. Sad, sad life, honestly, guys. The cons, smart shopping. Why is that a con? Smart shopping, I wrote it down. Smart shopping is a con. I suppose the whole thing of having to kind of get new products and new appliances, that's a little bit of a pain because it costs money. But if I had it, I would. But I'll still take my time and do my research, because even if you have money, you can't just go around buying any and everything, because not any and everything is going to work for you. You have to think about your lifestyle and what type of stuff that you want to create. Another con is I'm not waking up early. Today was the first time I kind of woke up early, and because I had the gym, so that feels good. The fact that it's not even 7 o'clock, like 7 something in the morning, and I'm up and I'm doing this video on a Monday morning is good. One of my goals, aside from you know, losing body fat and all that good stuff, is to be able to create a routine where I'm waking up between 3:45 to 4 a.m. in the morning. That is, and maybe 6 a.m. in the weekend. That is really would be amazing for me. Reason why I'm not waking up early. It's not because anything to do with the alternative fasting. It's because I'm going to bed too late, and I'm on the phone, and most of the thing I'm doing on the phone is research. I'm learning to put my phone downstairs, which is what I did yesterday, and set both my alarm 15 minutes apart. And I still woke up 16 minutes late. So, and the best alarm system is Alexa. Honestly, I'll put a link down there to that one. The dot one, or that's cheap and it's really, really good. Apart from that, that is it, guys. Thank you so much for your time. If you look up video 1, 2 and 3, and I've done week 1 and 2 of a vlog. I'm going to be trying to do a vlog for this week and the 4th week as well, because initially next week will be my 4th week. Actually, Wednesday will be my 4th week, but the time that I started is really starting to confuse me. So I am going to officially start from Sunday as my first week, meaning my 5th week, because the time that I started, it's just totally confusing me. Apart from that, here we go. Thank you so much for your time. Like, subscribe if you're enjoying this video. Press the notification bell. Any questions, I'll answer, and I'll see you soon.